In this video, I'm going to demonstrate the high availability of the mailbox databases in this DAG during a failover scenario, or in other words, an unplanned failure of one of the mailbox servers. In the last lesson, mailbox database 2 was manually switched over so that it became mounted on the server SID-EX4. So as it stands now, we have mailbox database 1 mounted on SID-EX3 and mailbox database 2 mounted on SID-EX4. And our two users, Alan Reed, connected to Microsoft Exchange, and Alana Shaw, also connected to Microsoft Exchange. So everything is working fine at the moment. So now let's simulate a failure of SID-EX4 and have a look at what happens to mailbox database 2 and Alan Reed's access to his mailbox. I'm logged in now to my Hyper-V Manager console on my Hyper-V server. And all I'm going to do is turn off SID-EX4. I'm just going to switch it off as though it lost power. There we go. Back here on SID-EX3 in the Exchange Management Console. So this is mailbox database 2 that was mounted on server SID-EX4, but now SID-EX4 is offline. It's suffered a power failure, for example. So let's refresh that view and have a look at what happened to mailbox database 2. And we find it is now mounted on server SID-EX3 again. Now it looks like this lower pane here hasn't refreshed correctly, so I'll just hit the refresh button again. Okay, so I just had to refresh the lower part of the console there as well. So now we can see mailbox database 2 has a status of mounted on SID-EX3 and a status of service down on SID-EX4. So SID-EX4 is offline, cannot be connected to, and is considered down at this point. We'll just go back to Alan Reed's computer. Still says connected to Microsoft Exchange. See what happens when he replies to Alana Shaw for that test email. Okay, let's pass through the outbox. No issues. And that's been received by Alana Shaw. So we'll just reply and see if that gets back to Alan. And that was successful once again. So even though we've had a failure of one of the mailbox servers that is a member of this DAG, the mailbox database was able to fail over to the other mailbox server successfully. And these two users are still connected to their respective mailbox databases and are able to send email back and forth. So that's a pretty good demonstration of how, in fairly simple scenarios, the database availability group, those mailbox database copies, provide high availability for end users and their mailbox access.